Hello and welcome to another sneaker review. This time I'm looking at two pairs of New Balance 574s, part of the 2014 Pennant Pack. First up, it's a men's colorway in gray and off-white. And the second one is a women's colorway that I really like in light gray, teal, and off-white. And the Pennant Pack was inspired by old school baseball jerseys or baseball uniforms, and that can be seen here in this nice heathered knit. Kind of reminds me of sweatpants too, to be quite honest, and it looks really comfortable. When I first saw this in the store I was like, wow, these are really cool. I really like this material. But you've also got this felt here, which I guess maybe the numbers on the back of jerseys was made of back in the day for baseball uniforms. I'm not sure. Then here, definitely in the lettering, in the font, the kind of font you'd see on the back of a player's uniform. And that is on both shoes here in 574. And you might be familiar with the 574 GS, which is the classic gray model. And these are kind of similar, and you may also know that 574s have come out in many different colorways over the years. They came out in 1988, and back then they were often made from the leftovers of 576 shoes, which is a similar shoe. I think it has a little more padding, and some of the materials might be different. And the 576 is also still made in the USA today, I believe, whereas the 574 is made overseas. These were made in Vietnam. And a closer look shows a suede upper, which is on many 574s and actually a lot of New Balance sneakers in general. Then of course we had that knit here on the toe, along the length of the tongue, a little bit here in the collar, along with this leather, and then, like I said before, this felt N for New Balance. Closer look at the men's shoe. I don't know, these just really stood out to me. I've owned a pair of 574s before. They were a little too big on me and I gave them away. And I haven't owned any since then. I have some 990s, 991s, 992s, 993s, but this is my first return to the 574, and I was really happy with these shoes. I haven't worn these yet. I've worn these with socks and without socks just to test them out a bit. Did some walking, about half an hour of walking to and from a swimming pool that I like to go to. I would say if you're going to just use them for casual use, like I did, just walking, going to the grocery store, stuff like that, I would go with your normal size, and I'm 7.5 in most shoes, which is a 9 in women's in most shoes. If you're gonna go to the gym, if you're gonna go running, do any kind of really physical activity in these shoes, I would definitely suggest going up half a size, because your feet do tend to swell a little bit when you do physical activity. Look at the bottoms. Rubber outsole, and if you're wondering what gives them their cushion, it's this end cap system. It's basically this kind of soft EVA cushioning that's surrounded by this polyurethane, which can be seen here, and that is the end cap system, and it's supposed to give you a little more bounce and stability. So if you're looking for these shoes, and I think there are a couple of other colorways both in women's and in men's, Definitely try the New Balance website. I believe they're about 80 bucks on there. You can also find them at places like Foot Action and probably East Bay. You could try to find them on eBay. I would say you're gonna pay probably about between $60 and $100 for these. I think these I got on American Eagle Outfitters on their website for a slightly less, but definitely worth checking out. And if you're not crazy about this colorway, but you're interested in getting some 574s, you can design your own. You can customize your own 574s and different models, New Balance models, on New Balance's website, newbalance.com, and that'll run you about $160. But it's designed by you, so it's pretty cool. And that's about it for this sneaker review. Definitely really happy with these. Have a great day. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time.